Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the rock. 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 Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop. Let's get down, baby. Come on, get down, baby. Come on, get down, baby. Down, baby. Down, baby. Down, baby.
Fall is in the air and not a moment too soon. I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 3. Lots to get to this week. We'll start at Soldier Field. The Bears at home to take on the Cowboys. And it's DJ Moore. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 71 yards to the house. Next, let's go to Landover, Maryland, just outside the nation's capital. Looking in on the Commanders, they're playing host to the Las Vegas Raiders. And it's the Vegas special teams coming up with a big play here. Short kickoff, and after getting through that first wave of tacklers, there's no one left. He's going all the way. Touchdown. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the Jets.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today looks like we've got a fun one on tap for us here. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And here we go from Chicago. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Chicago first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Back to pass on 1st and 10. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying it right side with Etienne. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, Kate. I know you do. And this one was about willpower. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that 1st down.
Etienne on 3rd down. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Going to the ground again on 1st. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You train a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely online. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Unlock line! Unlock line!
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. It's Sanders out of the pistol. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. That'd help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
And it's a nice game, but they needed just one more yard to move the chains. 4 yards there, but just can't get him in. It's 4th and goal from the 1.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Buffalo 18.
Sanders going to throw on 4. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Play action, Sanders. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And all we can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Stopped after a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. On target here to Njoku. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grass for one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
19, start. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Buys time, rolling right. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Looking for a throw here. He's going deep this time. It is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. These guys reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Point after up and good from Bates. And these guys tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready?
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Liking 18.
Here's 2nd and 14. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Browns are lined up to punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against him. A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there. He'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit. He's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
To the right, and intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns are out of bounds on the return with a big interception to end this quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the Windy City in just a moment. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They have it following that interception on the final play of the 1st quarter. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So it's 2nd down coming up. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. It's a foot race. He's at the 30. It's the 10. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Has this at the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Sampson from the pistol. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Sanders going to throw here on first. On the screen, this is Sampson. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do it in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
Begins his return at the 16. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Counter again to ETN. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
The pitch is to ETN. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They go right back to ETN. Cuts right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Okay, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. This rookie is putting on a show.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Ready, set.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
19. Get up.
Here's Sanders now. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
On the move, hit it right. And give him the first down on that run, partner, as Sanders slides to a stop.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. The left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Now we have our 2-minute warning. It's the Browns with a 2nd and 7. Right side, quick pass, complete. He gets it forward a little to his 46. It was Mike Saylor still on that stop.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Go! Ready?
Sanders going to look to throw. Complete to St. Brown. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st down, Cleveland.
Trap 60, trap 60. Right.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Chased out to his right. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by DJ Reed.
Sailor's pass. Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll try it left with ETN. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it can get started.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Deep left. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, this is from 47. He had some trouble with that kick, but still gets it to go in the bottom left corner. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Ready? Panther 11. Ready? Panther 60. 7 Pirates. 18. Pioneers. Ready?
Going again here, Sanders has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Intended target there was David Njoku. And they're up against it. Fourth down coming up. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Tag. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Throwing it to start this drive. Catch made left side by Laporta. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Here's ETN on first down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. ETN again. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Let's go. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Now give, it's ETN headed left. And this one stopped fairly close to that first down. Good challenge, but they face fourth down. That is Jake Bates ready to try to knock this through. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And that extends the lead to 20.
You look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a three-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to attain through that hit. So it'll be second down.
Come on. Hey. Drag him, 60.
Sanders setting the pass. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down at the line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Sanders now on third down. Forced out to his right. Oh, and the rush is too much. He's taken down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. The Browns are lining up to punt. His work begins at the 31. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At the 50-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Inside handoff goes to ETN. And he He's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
At the Browns' 45-yard line.
This is ETN. They'll cobble together a yard there. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. Now following the play, pretty quick stoppage. This is going to be for an injury, and oh boy. Sam Laporta, the one in some pain, he's being checked on. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Hand off here to Sampson. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Come back, team! Come back, team!
The throw now is Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That's complete to Slow. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent. You've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, or you're going to make the defense pay.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, can you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time, start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. Now he's past the 25. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives the Browns a 1st. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. That's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Browns drop the lead back to 13. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. To start this drive. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
From the pistol, they're going to run with ETN. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Good for a first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
This is the end of the third quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the fourth. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's a give to from the turf. Ball's out. He lost it. And this is going to be Browns football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Throwing now, following the turnover. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And that'll bring up second down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Back to the air here on second. Sanders. He puts some juice on a deep goat. Oh no, they get him yet again. Terry Arnold has it. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble. Then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 2-yard line.
Second down, ETN gets it again. Boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2.
No gain on the play. Leads to
From his own end zone on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. They're impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. You've aids them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
Trying to throw here on 4th. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Come on. 19 Lions, 70 Timberwolves.
Sanders back to throw. He brings it in. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Ready.
Here's Sanders now. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Extra point attempt coming up. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Browns get it back to within 6.
Visitors 21.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. They'll start the drive with Edwards. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. On the ground, it's Edwards again. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 22-yard line.
Throw on third down. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Finds him over the middle. Oh, stiff ball. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. Second down. They'll throw it. Go right side. Caught by Fannin. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's your consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Back to throw it. Set up the screen to Montgomery. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
That's good for another. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw. Setting up the screen. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives them 1st and goal. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. He'll try to do it himself. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. He has it on the QB sneak. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
I think I can see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Edwards. He runs it across. Touchdown. These guys go up by 12 in the fourth. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
How about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Our home team 34. Visitors 21.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
72.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Well, we have seen the value of a big physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stack.
Looking out of the gun, Sanders. Throwing deep for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face 2nd down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Brought in close to the 8. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns get it back to within 6. Setting up for a decisive onside kick here, just under 45 seconds left. Comes up big. They're going to hang on to win. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He sends this one to the end zone. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent in through the lane. And his guys bump the lead up to 13 points.
Team 41. Visitors 28.
defense has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First down, 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready?
All right, one more snap to play here.
Ready? Crack ball 80.
On the ground, Yola Sampson. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory.